Did you know cardiovascular diseases are the #1 cause of death globally? Quite the sobering thought, isn't it? But what exactly are cardiovascular diseases? Well, they are a group of disorders that affect the heart and blood vessels. Common types include coronary artery disease, which is usually due to plaque buildup in the coronary arteries, heart failure, where the heart doesn't pump blood as well as it should, and arrhythmias, or irregular heart rhythms. Now, these diseases aren't a local or regional concern. They have a global impact affecting public health in every corner of the world. Millions of people are living with some form of cardiovascular disease, and millions more are at risk. But here's the good news. We can fight back. Understanding these diseases can help us prevent them, and that starts with knowing the causes and risk factors. So what sparks these deadly cardiovascular diseases? Well, let's delve into some of the common causes. An unhealthy diet loaded with fats and sugars can lead to the buildup of plaque in your arteries, restricting blood flow. Combine that with a lack of physical activity, and you've got a recipe for heart trouble. Now, imagine adding smoking to the mix. Each puff you take damages the function of your heart and the structure of your blood vessels, increasing your risk of cardiovascular diseases. But it's not just about these lifestyle choices. Age plays a role too, as your risk increases as you get older. A family history of heart disease can also up your chances, making it more important than ever to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Certain medical conditions can also be risk factors. High blood pressure, for example, strains your heart's pumping function, while diabetes increases your likelihood of developing cardiovascular diseases. Knowing the causes and risk factors is a first step, but recognizing symptoms is equally crucial. Would you recognize the warning signs of a heart attack or stroke? Now let's delve into the symptoms and early warning signs of cardiovascular diseases. Chest discomfort is a common symptom. It may feel like a tight ache, pressure, fullness, or pain in the center of your chest. This discomfort may last for a few minutes, disappear, and then return. Shortness of breath, often accompanying chest discomfort, is another sign. But it's not just about the chest or breath. You might feel discomfort in other areas of your upper body, like pain or numbness in one or both arms, the back, neck, jaw, or stomach. Unusual fatigue, lightheadedness, or breaking out in a cold sweat are other signs to watch out for. Cardiovascular diseases don't always announce themselves with clear symptoms. Sometimes they're silent until a serious event like a heart attack or stroke occurs. That's why, if these symptoms occur, it's crucial to seek immediate medical attention. Early detection can save lives, which is why diagnosis and screening are so important. How do doctors detect these potentially fatal conditions? A question of paramount importance indeed. Let's delve into the world of diagnostics. One of the most common tests is the electrocardiogram, or ECG, which measures the electrical activity of your heart. It's a quick, non-invasive procedure that can reveal a lot about your heart's health. Next up, we have the echocardiogram. Think of it as an ultrasound for your heart, providing a detailed image of its structure and function. It can highlight abnormalities in the heart muscle and valves. Then there's the stress test. This involves monitoring your heart while you exercise, helping to reveal issues that might only show up during physical exertion. Regular screenings are key in early detection and prevention of cardiovascular diseases. They allow for timely intervention, potentially saving lives. And there you have it. Diagnosis is only the starting point in the journey towards cardiovascular health. Once diagnosed, it's all about finding the right treatment. Treatment for cardiovascular diseases can be complex but effective. The right approach depends on the specific condition and the individual's overall health. Generally, treatment strategies range from lifestyle changes and medications to invasive procedures like surgery. Starting with lifestyle changes, these can be as simple as maintaining a healthy diet, getting regular exercise, and quitting smoking. But sometimes, these changes aren't enough. And that's where medications come into play. There's a whole arsenal of drugs that doctors can prescribe to manage cardiovascular diseases. Let's take a quick tour through the top 10. First up, we have statins, like atorvastatin and simvastatin. They help lower cholesterol levels in the blood, reducing the risk of heart attack and stroke. Then there's ACE inhibitors, such as lisinopril and enalapril. They relax and open up narrowed blood vessels, making it easier for the heart to pump blood. Beta blockers, including metoprolol and propranolol, slow the heart rate and reduce blood pressure, lightening the load on your heart. Antiplatelets, like aspirin and clopidogrel, prevent blood clots from forming, a common cause of heart attacks and strokes. Anticoagulants, such as warfarin and rivaroxaban, also prevent clotting, especially in the veins. Diuretics, like furosemide and hydrochlorothiazide, help eliminate excess fluid and salt from your body, reducing pressure on the heart. Calcium channel blockers, including amlodipine and diltiazem, relax and widen blood vessels, improving blood flow. Nitrates, like nitroglycerin and isosorbide, are often used to treat chest pain, as they open up the coronary arteries, enhancing blood flow to the heart muscle. Angiotensin II receptor blockers, or ARBs, such as losartan and valsartan, relax blood vessels and lower blood pressure. Lastly, there's digitalis, with digoxin being a common example. This medication strengthens the heart's contractions, helping it pump more blood with each beat. While medication can help manage these diseases, lifestyle changes are key in prevention. Can you fight cardiovascular diseases with a healthy lifestyle? Absolutely. It's like using your body's natural defenses to ward off potential threats. Let's start with diet. Consuming a balanced, nutritious diet is key. Think whole grains, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. It's not just about eating the good stuff, but also limiting the bad, like salt, saturated fats, and sugar. Now let's talk exercise. Regular physical activity boosts your heart health significantly. It's recommended to get at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise 5 days a week. You don't need a fancy gym membership. A brisk walk, bike ride, or even gardening can do the trick. And of course, if you smoke, it's time to quit. Smoking is a major risk factor for cardiovascular diseases. Give your heart a break. Quit smoking. Remember, these lifestyle changes are an investment in your long-term health. Prevention is better than cure, but it's also inspiring to learn from those who've been through it. Hearing from those who've walked this path can be illuminating. Let's take a journey through 2 inspiring tales of resilience and determination. Meet John, a 54-year-old marathon runner. His heart, like his spirit, was always on the move until a sudden cardiac arrest interrupted his stride. But John didn't let his heart condition slow him down. With the help of his doctors, he started a regimen of beta blockers and made significant dietary changes. Today, he's back to pounding the pavement, his heartbeat as steady as his resolve. Then there's Mary, a 62-year-old grandmother diagnosed with hypertension. She took her diagnosis as a wake-up call. Alongside taking calcium channel blockers, Mary began incorporating regular walks and meditation into her daily routine. She's now not only maintaining a healthy blood pressure, but has also discovered a newfound love for mindfulness. These stories remind us that managing cardiovascular diseases is a journey, one that can lead to unexpected paths of self-discovery. Now that we've covered the basics, let's address some common misconceptions. Let's bust some myths about cardiovascular diseases. You've probably heard this one before. Only older folks get heart disease. Not quite true. While it's more common as we age, cardiovascular disease can strike anyone at any age. Even young people are at risk, especially with unhealthy lifestyle habits like smoking, poor diet, and lack of exercise. Now, here's a common question. Can I stop taking my heart medication if I'm feeling better? The answer is a firm no. Feeling better doesn't mean your heart disease has healed. Stopping medication abruptly can have serious consequences. Always consult your doctor before making any changes to your medication regimen. And finally, the myth that heart disease can't be prevented. That's not the case. Regular exercise, healthy eating, and avoiding smoking can significantly reduce your risk. Remember, it's never too late to make positive changes for your heart health. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your heart health.